Hey everybody, it's your girl Coach Cheryl and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the things nobody tells you about discovering your purpose. So if that's something that you're interested in, stay locked. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back. For those of you that are new here, my name is Cheryl Thomas. I'm a minister, best-selling author, and certified Christian life coach. And here on this channel, we inspire church girls, women of faith, to get a life. That's right, get a life. That means to love yourself, to invest in yourself, to feel comfortable and confident in your own skin, and to empower you to express the unique individual that God has called for you to be. So if this is your first time, we'd like to say welcome. Want to invite you into the family. And how do you become a part of the family? You just hit that subscribe button and share it with another good girlfriend of yours that you want to walk in this journey with. So let's dive into the topic. What nobody tells you about discovering your purpose. Everybody's on this journey, on this pursuit of discovering purpose, discovering what you were born and what you were created to do. And I can remember my journey probably about 15, 20 years ago when I was trying to discover my own purpose, hearing so many voices from so many different places and from so many different platforms, doing so many workshops, going to so many seminars, trying to find my purpose, trying to find my calling, trying to find out what God had uniquely designed me to do. What on earth am I here for was what I was trying to accomplish, what I was trying to discern, what I was trying to discover. But what I noticed in most of those classes, most of those seminars, most of those online workshops, is they left out one main thing, which I think is foundational to discovering your purpose. And that one is knowing God. I know that sounds so simplistic, but after going through so many workshops, so many seminars, trying to figure out purpose and listening to all the tips they gave, listening to all the tools they gave, most of them never told you that the thing you needed most was a relationship with the Creator. Wouldn't that make sense? That if the creation wanted to know their purpose, the creation would go to the Creator. The Creator of a thing has in their mind the purpose of the thing that they created. But a lot of times we skip over the step of knowing God, and not knowing God in just the sense of, Lord, tell me my purpose. Tell me what I'm here to do. How about getting to know Him, developing a full relationship with God? If you really want to know what God has called you to do, if you really want to know your purpose in the earth, you have to go to the Creator. That means you have to spend time with Him. That means you have to develop a relationship with Him. And I know the reason that most people don't tell you this is because building relationships take time. And I want you to write that down somewhere. Building relationships take time. You might not discern tomorrow or today what your purpose is. It may unfold during the seasons of your life. It may be a discovering of who God is. It may be a discovery of who you are in Him that unlocks your purpose. So it's going to take time to do that. It's going to take time as God reveals to you your purpose. And your purpose isn't a one-shot deal. Your purpose is going to evolve over time. And so what I want to admonish you to do, what I want to encourage you to do is not to be in a rush, not to feel like you need to know right now. I want you to give yourself the time and the space to get to know Christ, to get to know Him on a real level. Even when you're developing a relationship with a person, whether it is a friendship, whether it is a romantic relationship, whether it is with family, that is developed over time. And so I want to give you 3 tools, 3 steps that you can use to develop your relationship with God. And the first one is daily prayer. And I know when I tell people that you have to develop a prayer life, you have to spend time talking to God. A lot of people are afraid of that because they see prayer as this big, magnanimous thing that they don't know how to do. But if you know how to talk, you know how to communicate, you know how to pray. And so it's simple, just asking God, I really like to get to know you. I don't know what that entails, so help me get to know you. So whether it's spending 5 minutes in your morning just talking to God, like you, not like somebody you heard, but as yourself, speak to him. Find a Bible study on prayer and go through that. And as you go through that, ask God, what are you saying to me in this scripture? What are you saying to me in this study? So number one, daily prayer. Number two, daily meditation. After you have talked to God, after you've prayed, after you've perhaps gone through a prayer Bible study, meditate on what you've read. Meditate on what you are saying to God, what you're asking God to illuminate to you, the friendship you're trying to develop with God. Meditate on that. Think on that. Ruminate. That means let those thoughts kind of permeate through you. Don't rush the process. You don't rush the process of building friendships. You don't rush the process of building relationships. Don't rush the process of getting to know God. So meditate on what you read. Meditate on what you may think you hear him saying to you. Meditate on it. And number three, it's going to sound a lot similar, but reflect. I want you to reflect on what you're meditating on. So a lot of time spending with God is thinking. And that's what we don't like to do a lot of times. We don't want to think about things. We want people to give us an answer, people to give us a shortcut. But if this is going to be a lifelong relationship that you're developing with God, and if your purpose is going to transcend time, then you want to spend the necessary time to get to know God. Make sure that you're interested in God, that you're interested more in a relationship with God than you are in this ethereal thing of discovering your purpose. Because God has the key to your purpose. God has that key. He knows why you were born into the earth. He knows why you are here. So if you want to discover what he has in his hand for you, you're going to have to get his heart. And that is the only way to do that is through relationship, through spending time, through talking to him, to sitting with him, to meditating, to reflecting, to loving on him. So if you want to discover your purpose, you need to get to know God, get to know the Creator, because he has the key to your purpose. And so our question of the day is, do you already know your purpose? If you do, I want you to put it in the comments. And if you don't, you can just simply say, Cheryl, I'm still trying to discover what that purpose is. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do this series, is to help you with that process. And so as we close today, I want to let you know I have a resource for you that is free. It's an ebook that I wrote, and it's called Rules of Engagement. And it walks you through the things that you'll need to discover your purpose and to walk fully in relationship with Christ. So again, for a limited time, it is free. There is a link in the description where you can go and get that now. So be sure to click that link to get that resource, and then you'll be able to follow with us when we do episode 2, second part of this, what nobody tells you that you need to know to discover your purpose. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you have, I want you to, number one, hit that like button and then subscribe. But don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you'll know when we drop episode 2 for this series. God bless you. Have a great day.